Good afternoon, guys. It is the 18th of June, 2020. It's time to have a little conversation. It's been a while. Grab your coffees. Let's go.
Beginning of the Great Ocean Road here in Australia.
Really phenomenal, guys. All right, my friends, welcome back. I thought I'd shoot this little video as a bit of a conversation to the world because I haven't done a video like this in a while. I've just been putting out older content and editing videos from older travels and things like that. So I thought I'd just give everyone a bit of an update and to have a bit of a conversation around, what's been going on in recent times with you guys. What have you been up to? Have you been planning any trips coming up for maybe next year or the year after, given that 2020 has been a complete mess, pretty much ruined everyone's travel plans. But yeah, I just want to talk pretty much about what I've been up to myself. Feel free to add to the conversation in the comments, where you're based, what you're up to, how your training's going, or lack thereof, how isolation life is going. This is my little office in my apartment. Robyn is getting ready in the background. She's going to join us in just a second, so you won't get to see my face for the entire, 10 minutes, however long this video goes for. But pretty much when I wake up, this is where I come to. This is basically a kitchen bench that I have my office built on, bit of a makeshift office here in the apartment. And I've got views of, the western side of Melbourne in my apartment here. And yeah, it's pretty much what I do or been doing every day now. So I don't have a corporate job anymore. I actually shot a video on how I lost my job in the corporate world after 9.5 years of working in the corporate world. Lost my job, maybe how long ago? 7-8 months ago, something like that. And ever since, I've just been working on my online business and making videos and making content. And so that's my full-time thing now. And I'm making just enough money to pay the bills. Just. And I miss the people, and it does get really lonely at this desk. Not gonna lie, it gets lonely here sometimes, and I do miss the people I worked with, and I do miss a community. But that's something I'm working on, and that's what people don't talk about when they talk about the entrepreneurial journey. They don't talk about how isolating it is. But most recently, I have been working on my flying stuff. I understand a lot of people watching this are not into flying as much as me, but the last couple of months I've been working really hard at, I've been doing a flying course. Now I already have my pilot's license, and I'll throw up some photos and some videos and stuff of my recent flights in the little Cessna 172. I have been doing a flying course, to build some hours so I can go into an instrument rating course, like module, which starts end of July next month. And the plan was to get an instrument rating this year and to finish off the rest of my flying stuff. But obviously, COVID came along, and then as of a week or two ago, the Treasurer has announced that Australia is officially in a recession. So the whole thing of, taking out a loan for $40,000+ to finish off an instrument rating during a recession is probably not the smartest of ideas, but it's something that I have a chat to Robs to every now and again. It crosses my mind. Should I do it? Get it over and done with? Because I started doing this in 2014. I started this 6 years ago, and I took a break from flying for 4 years. But anyway, it's just something that crosses my mind. But I have been taking the Cessna 172 up. There's some little flight plans here. I'm not sure if you can see that. But these little navigation flights that I've been doing in the Cessna have just been like 2 or 3 hour long videos, 2 or 3 hour long flights, and just flying around Melbourne and Victoria and that kind of stuff. So if you're watching this and you have a pilot's license, or you're looking at getting a flying license, let me know, because we'll have to have a chat about it. But I might even link up my flying channel as a separate link, because all my flying stuff is on a separate channel. But this is one of the textbooks for the instrument rating. So pretty much without going into the detail of it, because I know it doesn't interest a lot of people, but watching this, but with the instrument rating, it basically means you can fly under a different set of rules. Like my current license means I can't fly through clouds. I can't fly, I can only fly what they call VFR, visual flight rules. So basically navigating with sight to water and land and whatever else, but you can't fly through cloud. That's the easiest way of explaining it. Whereas an instrument rating gives you that privilege of being able to operate in really terrible kind of weather conditions or like low visibility conditions. And that's not the proper definition, but it's the easiest way of explaining it. Robs. So that's enough of me. Just my flying stuff. I'm gonna bring Robs over because she has been doing amazing stuff during this lockdown.
Hi guys.
I'm not sure if your head's gonna be, maybe you could grab a chair. Do you wanna sit down? And look at that. See, I'm offering.
I'm just in a squat right now.
Do you want to sit down?
A workout at the same time, just squat.
Yeah, it's a home workout on camera. Do you want to sit down, Robs?
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, we're just having coffees. If you've ever been to Melbourne, you know exactly what this is all about. If you're planning on traveling to Melbourne after this pandemic disappears, then you got to try the Melbourne coffees. They are
the best.
The best. So, Robs, what have you been up to? My artist, actually, the painting or the drawing. You want to grab it? So this, Robs gave me this. She drew this. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I might have to can you guys see that? Robs, can you run around and see if that's on the camera?
Okay.
Yeah, so Robs drew this little ostrich. It's meant to be a reflection of my face. It's pretty close.
There's a reflection with a glass.
Oh, is there?
But that's better. You just put it at an angle.
How's that? Yeah. So how good is that? She drew that and got it framed. And we've got it hanging up on the wall here. That looks absolutely sensational. If you're not familiar, Robyn is actually, a very talented artist. She's been drawing and painting for pretty much her whole life, haven't you?
I love art so much.
Yeah, so she's really talented. So if you guys need your dog or your pets
I love animals. I absolutely love animals.
She'll draw your pets and she'll post it to you. I don't know. We haven't got that far yet, have we?
No.
Still building an online shop for a website. So
I am. I've started to create little videos on Instagram which show the process of drawing, so you can see how I kind of started and then progressed to the final drawing. And people seem to like that, and so people are asking me about where they can buy the prints and stuff. It's all very new, but yeah, it's on my website. So if you guys want to have a look,
we'll link it up. We'll link it up separately. But yeah, if you need anything to be drawn up, she'll draw anything you want.
You have a little fluffy animal you love to bits and pieces.
Yeah, so that's what Robs has been up to, and also just building out an online store so you can buy this stuff from her website. But actually recently, as of yesterday or the day before, if you're into Pilates, if you're a lady watching this, there's probably like 10% of people watching this that are ladies, might be interested. If you're based in
ladies or guys, it's actually pretty hardcore stuff, you know?
Yeah, true, yeah, guys as well, yeah. But Pilates appeals more to, come on. All right, guys, I've actually done the beginner course, right?
Tell them the truth.
I've done the beginner course. It's hard. It is hard.
Thank you very much.
I did enjoy it though. But anyway, on Amazon Prime, it got published 2 days ago. You can, if you're based in the UK or USA and you have Amazon Prime, you can stream the beginner and intermediate Pilates course. This one filmed and released as of 2 days ago, and you can do it in your living room.
There are two courses. There's one which is the basics, which just teaches you like the basics of Pilates and what to know and try and remember, because it's a lot to remember. And then once you feel like you've nailed that, you can then move on to the next course, which is basically 20-minute workouts daily for 7 days of the week. And if you repeat that, those 20 minutes every single day, you'll probably see some great results.
It's hard.
Yeah.
The beginner was hard. I'm used to strength training, like lifting heavy in the gym, which obviously hasn't happened in the last few months. So everything's hard, right? Like getting out of bed's hard. So check it out. I'll link it up. It's on Amazon Prime. Go and check it out. Beginner and intermediate Pilates. What else is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what have you guys been doing for your fitness? Have you been doing home workouts? Have you been jogging? Have you been doing hill sprints? Have you been working out off
Doing boot camp classes.
boot camp?
Like us.
Boot camp in the park?
5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we've done a couple. I must admit, haven't been doing it for the last couple of weeks because of my flying stuff. Yeah, we've been doing a boot camp thing in the park.
Lots of running.
Most weeks. Lots of running. I think I've ran like 400 Ks last month.
Yeah, no, you're insane. You run your
Man, I've got
legs
holes.
into shins.
I've got holes in my shoes. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, and I have to get new shoes, but that stinks actually. What? Shoes.
Yeah, let them air.
Oh.
Air them out a bit, Brad.
Put that back on. That was really bad. Sweesh. So what have you guys been doing for your fitness? Let us know in the comments. What sort of training you've been doing? Actually, our gym reopens next week on Monday, 22nd of June. And we have to book in. Here in Oz, we have to book in to access a gym or a training center.
Which is a good idea because I think everyone would just go crazy like
Yeah,
when
so
something opens like that.
they're capping it at like 45-minute sessions. So you have to book in advance if you want to go to the gym, and you can't do back-to-back bookings and 45 minutes maximum and whatever else. So I've just booked out every single day, 6:30 sessions. So have you guys got wherever you're watching from, have you guys got restrictions on access to your gym? And let me know what country as well, because I'm curious. Here in Oz, we're literally just starting to open things back up again. So recently we've raised our restrictions on boot camp classes. So they could be, I think it was capped at 2 and then 10 and then 20 people.
There's also so many classes online, free classes on YouTube to go and do workouts to. I've been doing that a bit as well.
Like that Pilates course on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I hope everyone is staying safe and keeping well. It has obviously been a crazy 2020. It's been a really messed up 2020. It's been one thing after the next. And let us know where you're watching from. And just leave a comment below, just a couple of sentences. If you're planning on going back to Fitness Street, let me know. If you're not familiar, Fitness Street is a series that I've been shooting now in Phuket, Thailand for about 3 years. Obviously not 2020. But as of 2021, we are looking at returning. Not sure when, not sure how, because no one knows what's going on yet. In fact, the Australian government actually just announced 2 days ago that they're likely to restrict travel, international travel, until 2021. So we probably won't even allowed to leave the country until next year anyway. So yeah, but Fitness Street is definitely something which you should look into if you're looking at a fitness vacation. And after this quarantine and lockdown and no travel, I mean, I'm sure everybody's going to be like feeling like a caged animal, like just can't wait to get out and start traveling and get into shape again. So definitely look at Fitness Street. I'll link up some videos and stuff like that. It's an amazing little place in Phuket, Thailand. And a lot of little training camps and healthy eating restaurants and bars. And we've spent a lot of time there, Robs and I. We were there end of last year before this whole thing took over the world. And yeah, you meet people from all around the world there and things of that nature. And so if you're planning a trip there, let me know. Send me a message and I can help you out. So otherwise, that's Fitness Street.
My quads are seriously sore right now.
Yeah. Why is that?
Well, I've been standing in the squat for the whole time.
I asked you if you wanted to sit down. You said no. All right, Robs, anything you want to add? You want to say hi to your folks? They might be watching this.
Hi, Mum and Dad. I guess the next time I'll see you is when the borders open.
Yeah, and that's what's really tough, is that if,
I know, it's really tough.
If we're locked down until 2021,
I can't get to my family.
she can't see her family for Christmas, and
No. That's been very hard. So
yeah.
I don't know if you guys are going through that, but yeah, it's a tough one.
I mean, look, the Australian government's encouraging that we travel domestically, and they're talking about this travel bubble. So like, you know, between Oz and New Zealand, free movement of travel between the two countries. But, you know, New Zealand has 0 cases or whatever. Like, I don't think there's any recent cases of COVID there in New Zealand. Not that I've checked recently, but yeah, like no international travel. So
Yeah.
lockdown, baby. Anyway, guys, take care of yourselves. And yeah, I'm gonna get back to, I've got a flight on Saturday and back to my normal flying, and Rob's is gonna go back to drawing. And I'll probably do another update video in another couple of months from now. All right?
See you. Sending love to you guys.
See you guys.
Bye.